So raise your hand if you know what a Juicy Lucy is. If you're from Minnesota, especially Minneapolis, you might.
So we were told,
I have no idea, that's why my hand's not raised.
We were told we have to go get a Juicy Lucy while we are in Minneapolis. There are two places that they're kind of known for. One's Matt's Bar, I think, which our friend said is their favorite. But the other is the 5-8 Club, which has a little bit bigger menu, and I think will work better for me. So today we're gonna go and get some Juicy Lucy, or at least he's gonna get a Juicy Lucy at the 5-8 Club.
Yeah, I've heard Matt's is like more old school, it's more traditional, that's what they serve, that's it. But here you get a lot more options, I guess, a little bit more flexibility. They have all kinds of things that you can choose from, so this just kind of worked out better for both of us, so that's why we're at the 5-8 Club. As you can see, it's relatively close to the Minneapolis airport. It's the Saucy's Alley, PB&J, the classic, Roadhouse, Burger, Buffalo Chicken, Montana Jack. This one looks good, blue cheese. It's a Juicy Lucy because the cheese is in between the buns, or the burger. Well, this is blue cheese. In the middle. It's very good.
No worries. So that was amazing. Delicious and greasy.
That's what cheese?
No. If you're looking for a really unique burger, highly recommend trying a Juicy Lucy if you're in the Minneapolis area. Try the 5-8 Club or go over to Matt's or do them both and see which one you like the best.
I have a confession to make.
What's that?
I never locked the truck.
Luckily,
it's just smelly gym clothes, so joke's on them.
That is true. At least we had all our stuff with us.
Our goal today is to see the Minnehaha Falls here in Minneapolis, and you would think this is a holiday or something, but there's no parking within miles. Every street around it is like this. Cars on both sides for, it seems like miles. So we parked a ways away and we're walking in. Actually, this is a holiday. This is Labor Day. Why?
But it's also our last day in this area, and we need to see Minnehaha Falls. So we're gonna do it.
We're going to do it. Man, check out this house. Jeez.
Beautiful.
Excellent landscaping. I realize why it's so crowded. It's not just the fact that this is Labor Day. There's a freaking bluegrass festival.
Good music.
So that's also what's bringing a lot of people out.
Yeah. It's a fun park. This was a really pretty area. We went and sat by the Mississippi River. Very fun.
The Mighty Miss.
The Mighty Miss. And a good way to spend our last day in Minnesota. Now we're gonna go get groceries, head home to puppies at the Airstream, and tomorrow we pack up and head down to Iowa.
Exciting stuff.
On to Iowa. Kind of excited, new state.
But first first major trip south. Just like we were heading to the UP, we're heading to Arizona, but slowly.
Well,
over the next 3
weeks. Yep, 3 weeks. We are passing Minnesota's largest candy store.
Can't miss it.
I think we're in the Midwest. It's pretty flat. Goodbye, Minnesota. Hello, Iowa.
All right, we just pulled into Emerson Bay Recreation Area, which is just around the Okoboji, or as I like to say, Obi-Wan Kenobi Lake in Iowa. We're here for 3 nights, I believe, to visit some friends. Got 50 amp here at the recreation area. No water, no sewer, but that's okay for 3 nights. And look at how close Courtney got us to the lake. I mean, any closer, we'd basically be parking in it. So this right here is another site. So we're really hoping nobody takes this, because if not, we have this whole area here right by the water to use. That's pretty cool. And on our patio side, you see we have our fire pit here, but a nice open uphill area, but no one's gonna be parking there obviously, because there's no spot. Wow, I could get used to this. There we are. So you know us to be honest people, right? We're fairly, we're fairly honest. We're open books. We let you know what we did right as well as what we did wrong. And we did something seriously, unbelievably wrong when we left our old campsite. We didn't film it because we were too busy trying to fix the situation, but, well, let me show you. As you can see here, we have our Hensley stinger. This is what goes into our Hensley hitch on the rig. This thing connects to the hitch receiver on the truck. It just goes in with this pin and you're good to go. I made the classic mistake that you do not want to make when you're an RVer. I was distracted when I was doing all this, when I was putting the hitch in, and I forgot to put that pin in. The hitch was exactly like this. No pin, it was just sticking in there. So when we pulled out of the campsite, the trailer stayed with us for, I don't know, maybe 100 yards. And then this entire hitch receiver pulled out. So we were dragging the Airstream on the front for a couple feet, probably on these guys here, for a couple feet on the pavement. And it was attached only by our chains here. Now, it would have been a lot more dramatic if we filmed it while it was happening, but like I said, our top priority, we were right in the middle of a street going down the campground, so our top priority was not filming. It was fixing the situation so we can leave. But being distracted, especially while you're trying to hook up or do your safety checks around your rig when you leave, that it can be a huge mistake. And luckily for us, that Airstream detached from the truck in the campground, not out on some busy road. So it could have been way worse. It could have been way worse, but luckily it happened right there in the campground. So we heard it, we felt it, we jumped out of the truck to figure out what went wrong. It was easy to tell our mistake. We didn't exactly have to hunt around, but don't be distracted, be focused. And all of us make mistakes, even people like me who've been doing this for 2 or 3 years. It happens. I think we handled it pretty well, didn't we?
Yes.
The little mistake.
Well, it just reminded us both that we have to be more aware, because you missed it on the original and I missed it on the safety check. So, yeah. That
little pin. Yeah, without that pin in here, this entire hitch receiver, or this stinger, comes right out of the receiver. By the way, I heard you loud and clear. You like the campground strolls, so I do too, and I'm glad you do. I'm glad they add value. So we're gonna take one right now, and of course, I'm gonna take the camera with me.
Oh, we need their leashes. Should be in the front of the truck.
So we're in site 16, that's 17, that's 18, that's 19, that's 20. So these sites are like a little cul-de-sac that you access coming down here. And then there's more sites up that way, more sites up that way. But this is a nice, quiet little cove, I guess. So
we have electric here, and we're still close to the water.
50 amp electric.
I think this site said 30 foot or 32 foot max. So big rigs probably won't fit down here, but you could fit up above. So.
Yeah, 30, 35 max probably. But yeah, if you want something that's a little bit more secluded, and of course, by the water, 16 through 19, actually that's 20. Those are good choices. Let's go. All right, have some sites that can probably fit 35 or 40 up here.
So our site, along with many of these, are reservable, which means that we have ours reserved for multiple days. If you come in and it's empty like this one, you can come and stay for one night, but you have to be ready to leave the next day in case somebody has a reservation.
And of course, they have a little bathroom with showers, men and women, both sides. That was clean.
Showers look good?
Showers look good, yeah.
These are pull-throughs.
Pull-throughs. Oh, I see. Big rig friendly in this area here for sure. Welcome to the full hookup area of the campsite, or campground. Yeah, that's it. This is one site. You could basically fit 3 RVs of our size right there. Easy. And of course, right here in the campground, you have your boat launch area right there. And it looks like it might be a little bit of a beach down there.
Pretty clear. Oh, it's nice. That's nice now. I'd swim in that.
You'd swim in that?
Yeah, it looks pretty clear at it.
Looks like a very nice lake. Yeah, very nice lake. Well, that is it for this video. We're gonna say goodbye. Like I said, we're here to visit a couple of friends who live somewhere along this lake. We're not exactly sure where, we just know this place is close. So we're not exactly sure how much we're gonna film. But we're here for 3 days and we're gonna head continuously to the southwest.
Pretty quickly.
Yeah, like Kansas City and Oklahoma City. Oh yeah, I'm excited for this. We're heading back to Arizona.
With some fun stops along the way. I'm looking forward to barbecue, and we got a good recommendation for Mexican food in Oklahoma City. So yeah, it should be good.